Ever walked into a room and felt all eyes on you, not because you spoke, but because you didn't? What if I told you women are secretly obsessed with Sigma males, but will never admit it out loud? Imagine a man who walks alone, but somehow is never lonely. He doesn't follow the rules of the game, he rewrites them. While others shout to be heard, he remains silent. And in that silence, he dominates the room. That, Sigmas, is the mystery of the Sigma male. Let's be real. The world may celebrate the alpha, but deep down, women fantasize about the Sigma. Why? Because what they secretly want can't be easily controlled, predicted, or possessed. In this video, we're cracking open the vault and spilling the tea. What women really think about Sigma males, but won't say out loud. From admiration to intimidation, from curiosity to craving, it's all here. And by the end, you'll understand why your silent strength drives them wild. So sit back, Sigmas. This one's for you. Number 1. Why doesn't he chase me? The enigma of nonchalance. Women are conditioned to expect pursuit. Compliments, constant messages, sweet gestures, it's what most men do. But Sigma males break that pattern completely. They don't chase. They don't flood her phone or show up uninvited with roses. Instead, they stay still, calm, and composed, and that stillness is magnetic. A 2018 psychology study on attraction found that people are drawn to those who are mysterious and less emotionally available. Why? Because uncertainty increases interest. When a Sigma stays silent, it triggers curiosity. It's not about playing games. It's about self-respect. He's not desperate for attention because his attention is valuable. And that confidence, it's rare. Women begin to wonder, why isn't he trying to win me over? That question grows louder with every quiet moment, and that's the Sigma's secret weapon. Not arrogance, but selective energy. He doesn't perform, he simply, and that drives attraction in a way words never could. Number 2, he's mysterious, but is he dangerous? The dangerous aura. Let's talk about the James Bond effect. It's not about having gadgets or driving fast cars, it's about aura. Women are naturally drawn to a man who's composed, confident, and in control. Psychology calls this the dark triad appeal. Traits like calm, dominance, and mystery, which create magnetic attraction when paired with emotional control and intelligence. That's Sigma energy. Your silence isn't empty, it's powerful. When you're not oversharing or seeking approval, you give women room to wonder. And guess what? The brain loves puzzles. Neuroscience shows that anticipation and curiosity activate the brain's reward centers, making you more alluring. A Sigma man walks into a room, says little, and yet commands attention. Why? Because he lets his presence speak louder than words. He could be a poet, a warrior, a strategist, and that's the hook. The mystery that makes women want to know more. Number 3, he doesn't flex, so why is he so confident? The unshakable self-worth. You don't brag, you don't show off, yet people notice. There's something about the way you carry yourself, calm, grounded, and focused, that commands quiet respect. You walk into a room and eyes naturally follow, not because you're loud, but because your energy speaks volumes. And women, they definitely notice. They're intrigued by your calm confidence, wondering how you remain so sure of yourself without needing to broadcast it. That's the difference between surface-level charm and deep, unshakable self-worth. Psychologists call it a state where your confidence stems from living by your values and not chasing validation. This kind of presence is rare in a world obsessed with appearances and constant approval. Your peace, your discipline, your purpose, they all create a silent frequency that others tune into. You're not just seen, you're remembered. Not because you demand attention, but because you embody something real, and that's powerful. Number 4, he's different, but he doesn't care if I like it, the power of independence. Most men bend, shift, and shape themselves just to impress women, from changing how they talk to adjusting their style, all in hopes of winning approval. But a Sigma male? He's wired differently. He doesn't follow trends or try to fit into someone else's expectations. He wears what feels right, speaks when he has something meaningful to say, and makes moves on his own time. That kind of self-possession is rare in a world full of people-pleasers. And guess what? It's magnetic. Psychology shows that independence and confidence are two of the most attractive traits in a man. Women might not always say it, but when a man doesn't orbit around them like everyone else, they notice. It challenges them. It intrigues them. And deep down, it earns their respect. Not because he's being rude, but because he's grounded in who he is. And that's real power. Number 5. Why can't I figure him out? The puzzle they want to solve. Here's the truth. Sigmas. Mystery is more attractive than perfection. In psychology, the information gap theory explains why curiosity is triggered when we sense there's more to discover. When you don't reveal everything about yourself on the first date, you create that gap, and people naturally want to fill it. You become intriguing, like a riddle wrapped in confidence. Instead of listing your entire life history, you drop glimpses, a passion, a challenge, a vision. That makes others wonder. And boom, you've captured attention without even trying. Women especially are drawn to depth and complexity. If they can't pin you down, they'll keep coming back, trying to solve your mystery. So remember, being unreadable doesn't make you distant. It makes you magnetic. The puzzle isn't meant to frustrate, it's meant to fascinate. Let them figure you out one chapter at a time. Number 6. He treats everyone equally, even me. The ego disruptor. Most guys will treat a beautiful woman like she's royalty, showering her with compliments and special treatment. But a Sigma male is different. He treats everyone equally, with respect but never worship. This throws some women off balance. They're used to being adored just for their appearance. But when a Sigma doesn't flinch or fawn, it signals something powerful. He values depth over beauty. Psychology confirms that genuine respect fosters healthier, more balanced relationships. A woman quickly realizes she must bring more than just her looks, intelligence, character, and authenticity, because the Sigma doesn't play by the usual rules. Number 7. He's quiet, but his presence fills the room, the silent dominance. Let's face it, loud men get attention, but quiet men it. Why? Because silence isn't emptiness, it's presence. Psychologists call this the power of nonverbal dominance. When a man walks into a room and speaks little but carries a calm, grounded energy, people notice. Women especially pick up on this. It activates a subconscious curiosity. Why isn't he trying to impress? What's he thinking? That mystery triggers emotional engagement. Unlike loudness, which fades fast, quiet confidence lingers. It's not about controlling the room with words, but commanding it with presence. And that, my friend, is how you stay unforgettable. Number 8. He doesn't text first, but I can't stop thinking about him. The echo effect. Sigma males understand the power of silence and space. Unlike other men who flood phones with texts or constantly seek validation, a Sigma male plays it cool, never double texting. This creates what's called the echo effect, where a single, meaningful conversation leaves a lasting impression. When you don't reach out first, it sparks curiosity. She wonders if you're thinking about her, which builds tension and intrigue. This subtle psychological trick makes you unforgettable, turning you from a casual acquaintance into an obsession. The less you chase, the more she pursues, and that's the power of mystery. Number 9. He's deep, but he won't let me in easily. The emotional fortress. Sigma males do have emotions, but they tend to keep them private. Unlike more expressive personalities, they guard their feelings with layers that add mystery and intrigue. Women often find themselves drawn to this complexity, craving the chance to unlock those layers. It's not about withholding emotions, it's about protecting their inner world. When a Sigma male does open up, even just a little, it feels like a rare, earned privilege. This selective vulnerability isn't a sign of weakness, but of strength and self-awareness, demonstrating control over their emotions rather than being overwhelmed by them. Number 10. He inspires me to level up. The mirror effect. Here's the kicker, Sigmas. Your discipline, focus, and quiet excellence serve as a reflection of what others could achieve. Women admire you not just for your actions, but for what you represent. You embody traits they may aspire to, making you a living example of self-mastery and purpose. Your ability to stay grounded and pursue goals with precision often leaves a lasting impression. While they may not always express it directly, deep down, they're inspired by the way you carry yourself, That silent strength is powerful, rare, and unforgettable. Something that resonates long after the moment has passed. So Sigmas, what do women really think about you? They think you're mysterious, confident, challenging, grounded, inspiring. They might not say it. They might act unbothered. But trust this, you're unforgettable. Because while most men seek attention, you create gravity. So if you're walking the lone path, keep walking. If you're not chasing, stay still. Because your power isn't in the noise you make. It's in the silence they can't forget. Sigmas, if this resonated with you, make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button, and join the movement. This is your space. This is your tribe. Keep embracing your quiet power, and keep showing the world what it really means to walk alone. Having said this,